If you're a poi spinner, then your arms and shoulders are some of your most important assets. Let's talk for a little bit about how you can warm them up so that you can stay spinning a good long time. Drex here from DrexFactor.com, and today I'm fulfilling a request for a guide to warm-ups and ways to avoid injuries for poi spinners. Please join my notification squad by hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know exactly when I drop a new video. I'd also like to send out a quick thank you to the friends of the channel. Big thanks to Dark Monk, Flow Toys, LMF Props, Spinballs, and Ultrapoi for helping to make the videos on this channel possible. You can learn more about each of them by following the links down in the description of this video. So let's talk about how we protect these arms and shoulders, yeah? I will say up front that I have two provisos. The first one is that I am clearly not a healthcare professional, so take what I've got to say with a grain of salt and do your own research too. And I will also say up front that I've been extraordinarily lucky in that I've never had any major problems with my shoulders. Could be good genetics, or maybe I've just never pushed them in a way that caused a problem. But I have seen quite a few people who haven't spun nearly as long as me wind up with career-ending injuries, so I must be doing at least something right. I'm going to take you through some of the warm-ups that I do myself and that I go through with my students. Plus, I'll talk a little about some of the common things to avoid. First up, let's talk about why some of these exercises are helpful. Our joints are lubricated with something called synovial fluid. You can think of it as being kind of like oil in a car. It makes sure that whenever you move, your bones are moving past each other smoothly rather than grinding each other down. These exercises are designed to circulate that synovial fluid throughout your joints so you don't injure them. So first up, I like to start by gently rolling my wrists. Some people like to do this by clasping their wrists together, but I like to do it with my wrists free. I roll them 8 times outward and then 8 times inward. Now we're going to take this same theme and roll our shoulders back, circling them from a shrug like we're spinning our poi in wheel plane. We're going to do this backwards 8 times and then forwards 8 times. Next, we apply the rolling theme to our elbows, circling them gently around the shoulders backwards 8 times and then forwards 8 times. And we're going to cap this part of things off by reaching each hand to the ceiling alternately. I know it's going to be tempting to do full circles with our extended arms, but I'm actually just going to have you reach straight up and down 8 times with each arm. If you're like me and you have stiff wrists, you might also want to give those a bit of a stretch. My favorite way of doing this is to reach one hand out like you're telling someone to stop and use the other hand to gently pull back on your fingers. Hold that for 20 seconds. Then point your fingers down so that your palm is pointing back towards you, and again, use your other hand to gently pull your fingers back towards you. Hold this one for 20 seconds as well. Now go ahead and switch up and do this stretch for the other hand, holding your fingers up and down for 20 seconds at a time. So that's how I warm up. Now let's talk a little bit about injury avoidance. Now, if you take nothing else from this video, I want you to at least take this. It's not uncommon, especially early on in your spinning career, to attempt to do this thing where you're reaching straight behind you with your arm underneath your shoulder. And this is a one-way ticket to messing up your shoulder really badly. Whenever you're reaching behind you, make sure that you open up your chest so that your arm is never underneath your shoulder. It's even. Every shoulder movement with poi can be accomplished by swinging your hands out to either side or straight up and down, and then moving your upper body back and forth. Here's another one I want you to watch out for. I want you to stand in front of a mirror and I want you to raise your hand as high as you can without lifting your shoulders. If you're like most people, including myself, you can only go about as high as the shoulder itself. Maybe even just slightly higher. Realize that this is actually the real range of motion of your shoulder. When you reach higher, you're actually kicking in a lot of muscles, bones, and ligaments in your chest as well as your back. And that's not always a bad thing, but remember to do it in moderation. This is where things can go wrong if you overdo it. And what if you do get injured? Well, you'll want to do some RICE. RICE stands for rest, ice, compression, and elevation. You can also use a heating pad and slowly get back to treating your joint as normal. In cases of severe injury, please consult a doctor for further treatment. So, stay healthy out there. You're going to be spending a lot longer if you do. Thanks so much for watching. Before I turn you loose, I just want to thank all of my wonderful supporters on Patreon for making this video and all the videos on this channel possible. If you'd like to sign up to support this channel, please head on over to patreon.com/DrexFactorPoi. And thanks in advance. Have you ever gotten injured spinning poi or any other prop? How did you recover from it? Let me know down in the comments. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share to see more videos like this in the future, as well as help the channel grow. Also be sure to check out some of my other videos. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the flow. Peace.